always, we got another one for y'all. Now, this one is crazy because this is a family feud between Daz Dillinger and cousin Snoop Dogg that we all know, beloved, and is probably one of hip hop's most royalty rappers out there. So we about to check out what Dash got to say and a couple other clips in here from Nate Dogg's son and Nate Dogg himself on what they feel about Snoop. Let's get to it.
The story. E1 was Koch. Remember this, do your search. Koch turned into E1. Bad business, they had to change the name. E1 turns into Monarch. Bad business. So over those years, Suge Knight had a deal with Alan Grunblatt, which ran E1, which ran Koch, which ran Monarch, to take everyone's music. So 15 years go by, another 15 years go by, it's
But my thing is, if they already know that people be out to take their music, why do y'all even sign with these folks and y'all already know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But we're going to let this play and jump straight into these other clips.
30 years. Time is up on that. I'm already on Monarch, Koch, all them names they got, I'm on their ass. These the white boys. So you know what they do? A football pass it to Snoop, thinking he can manipulate and get everybody because ass is on our ass. They held back my publishing, saying that I signed my publishing over. Come to find out, they didn't. They released that money to me. Snoop know about it. He was involved in that situation. He know about that. He showed me all the paperwork that goes down in the place. So I'm looking at all this shit. You know what I mean? Taking pictures in my eyes, but
then that just means that he really ain't family or really your man's, you know, because they say money is the root of all evil. And you will find out people true character when it comes to dollars got to be split.
I also have a copy of it myself. See, I have to see what they have and what I have to see what I don't have to see what I need to have. You know what I mean? So it's a up situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that were stealing, and you know what I mean? Dr. Dre got his shit, but there's no paperwork on the
crazy. They always stealing the money.
Chronic album. You know what I mean? So he just sold it. I was figuring out myself, how in the Dr. Dre got 200 million, and he only got 2 albums. The mother ones don't count, but he only got 2 albums in the Chronic 2001. So he sold this one. As you can see, our name and everything is off the albums and shit like that. Man, that's a situation. But like I said before, all y'all talking shit out there.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me. In a minute, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Snoop says hating. I don't really call it hating when somebody want that money. You know what I'm saying? I need my bag if you owe me. And then I remember at one point, Dad say that Snoop was trying to, what's the word that I'm looking for? Y'all know whatever they do when you register something, your name, the dog pound, that's what he did. Snoop tried to go behind his back and register his business, but Dash had already registered it. So it seemed like they've been saying Snoop been on some grimy stuff this whole time.
On some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Because you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'm gonna fuck you up in a minute, cuz. Leave the fuck alone.
You didn't put that on the internet.
Leave me alone, cuz. I'm gonna fuck you up.
See, there is something going on. There's a feud right now, and I'll be the one to say it because it's my family, and it's like, and I'm who I am, and some shit went down at a show.
Now this Nate Dogg's son, for y'all who don't know, I forget what he called himself on Instagram and everything. I think it's like 7 something in hell or something, but y'all will see him across these platforms. But he gonna give his little side on what Snoop did and how he got the masters and everything.
You feel me? Recently, and it's like I might as well. I feel comfortable sharing and speaking on it. But supposedly Snoop got the okay from my grandma to go to her house and get my pop's masters. She pretty much showed him where the masters were, however this occurred, and he left with the masters. My uncle, when my daddy got sick, my uncle placed the masters at my grandma's house.
Gotcha.
He wasn't aware that Snoop went to my grandma's house and got the masters. And I'm only repeating what my uncle is riding on. And when I say riding on, me and him just got into a big feud at Warren G show recently in front of a lot of people, and it was embarrassing almost. And I want to get this off because we ain't talked since, and this is something that I'm speaking on as to shit that's affected me on some. Man, this shit kind of whack because I don't know.
Usually they say when one person talking bad about you that you shyster on, you might can let it fly. Two, I'm gonna think about it. But three, four, and five, it's gotta be some truth to it, man.
What's what, but I'm just sharing what's out there, what's what I'm being told. And what Snoop has always told me is he don't got it and he don't know you, and he would never do something like that. But my thing is, I at least would want to know you do got it and it's safe. Maybe
you don't really know where the masters are.
Nah, but I know that he said that he placed them there, and I don't believe he lying. You know,
we don't even know if Snoop got it or not.
Nah.
And you about to hear the life story of Snoop Dogg.
Now he said he don't even know if Snoop got the masters or not, but in the same sentence, he's saying Snoop came to the house and took the masters. See, you can't be out there just putting news out there and you not sure, man. But this is what Nate Dogg had to say. Wasn't much, but this is what he had to say when they asked him about Snoop.
Dog.
How do you think Snoop has matured from when you guys were first making the music to where you guys are at now?
Life in general, I think, going through marriage, through stardom, through murder cases, through all of this crazy record deal stuff, I think that'll mature somebody. I think all of those life experiences have turned him from being a young, naive superstar into being a grown-ass man that's still a superstar. And I think he's mature enough to use the lessons he's learned not to fall into some of the pit holes he fell in earlier.
Is there anything that I missed that you wanted to say about Snoop? Or?
He got braids.
All right, that's the end of it. He got braids. It's crazy. That's all he had to say. I feel him, though. He ain't got nothing to say about nobody. But as always, we need y'all to like and subscribe, man. And we don't really know what's going on with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he been around people so long, he been getting done in that he figured that's the only way how the game go. But until next one, y'all hit that subscribe button.